Welcome back to another video. We got stock up, stock down, and many more to come. I'm Z Shaw.
I'm Jay.
Oh my God. So, crazy week in the NFL once again. Lots of stuff to talk about. Stock up, stock down. Jay, who's stock up for you?
Oh
Last
man,
time.
stock up, stock up. Listen, here's the thing. I'm gonna be that guy today. I'm gonna be that guy today. Because 90% of my stock up is gonna be Eagles. The Eagles looked great finally, and the reason I say that is because, and I mean, yeah, I'm Homer, whatever. But the reason I say that is because, um, at the end of the day, we've been waiting for the Eagles to put on a full game of football all year, and they finally did it. It was just sweet enough that they did it against a team who just pounded them a few weeks ago while you were in my presence. And
Such a
they got their
close game.
yeah,
Thursday.
they got their get back. Um and that was great. So stock up, stock down. We're gonna do stock up. Saquon finally getting that over 100-yard game against his former team, getting that get back, picking up where he left off 2 weeks ago. Stock up Jalen. Shouts out to him. Another amazing day as a quarterback. Stock up to Devontae Smith. Um, he did a great job taking over as number one. We didn't have AJ Brown, so Devontae Smith stepped right in and showed that he could probably we could do it despite AJ if push came to shove and we had to trade him. So stock up to him. I'm gonna say stock up to Cam Scatterboo because I know he exited the game early, but the resiliency and the toughness and the character he showed after leaving the game speaks volumes. So stock up to him, not for playing, but for showing a lot of heart and resiliency. Another Eagle, stock up Tank Bigsby, having an
Tank
amazing.
Bigsby.
Tank Bigsby he wasn't starting. He had 100 yards on the ground. He had 106 yards for like 9 carries. If he was starting, that'd be one thing, and I'll be like, oh, okay, cool. I would say, hey, yeah, you might still get a stock up because you took over for Saquon, but he wasn't starting. He was back. He was just rotational and picked up 100 on the ground. That's impressive. Stock up Bo Nix. Shouts out to Bo Nix, getting away from the Eagles. He's still looking really good. So shouts out to him. And then last but not least, I'm going to say, moving away from football, believe it or not, I'm going to shout out my Sixers. Stock up to the Sixers. Can you imagine? 4-0, and we didn't even realize that this team was going to be anything at all. Tyrese Maxey coming out shooting. Tyrese Maxey looks like he might be having an MVP season, so watch out for that. Edgecombe looking amazing straight out of college. Embiid's, doing his thing when he's, in the game. Oubre, everybody's giving it an effort. So stock up, stock down. My stock up list, a lot of Philly sports, one Giants guy, and a guy from Denver. Now, stock down. Stock down. You're not going to like this one. The Commanders are my first stock down.
Oh, you gotta bring them back, like, bro.
I know, man, but it's really no fault to Jaden Daniels or anything like that. It's really just, unfortunately, the depth shows, and when you don't have your star quarterback, it's not much you can really do. Debo was probably a waste of time. He's fat and out of shape, and that's just what it is.
Fat and out of shape. Oh my
Debo is not what you wanted
God.
him to be. He's not.
He's not prime Debo anymore. He's still elite. He's
He's
still
slow.
tough.
He's
Not
slow.
slow.
He's not slow.
God, he had.
Okay.
All right, all right.
All right. I'm not
That's
gonna say.
crazy.
I'll keep away from the fat, out of shape, and slow. But I will say that Debo has not been who you wanted him to be this year. I think that's fair to say. Debo
He's
is not
not. He's not
who you
prime
think.
Debo.
Yeah, I mean Terry hasn't. He's been hurt. All right. So I mean,
There's
it's been an up and down thing with the Commanders. Once again, no fault to Jaden Daniels. When he's playing, he's really good, but when he's not, the team falters a lot. So yeah, so stock down to the Commanders right now. Just hopefully y'all could get some depth popping off there because I actually want to see the Commanders do well, believe it or not. Um, stock down to Buffalo. I'm sorry, not Buffalo. The Colorado Buffaloes, not Buffalo.
Deion
Um,
Sanders.
yeah, Deion Sanders, man. This might actually be his last game in coaching. Not last game, last year coaching because I think his health concerns were just too much. He might be done. And I mean, honestly, the Buffaloes are playing enough to give someone a heart attack anyway. So, like, no, it's really bad. It's really, really, really bad to the point where like I don't even want to watch the games. We got one good win, and then it's been crap ever
Do they even
since. So
show the games? They're not ranked. Like how I can't even find them like on the scores.
no, they're
Like
not. They
ESPN.
they they, they do show the games that you have to like. I like watch them on streaming sites and stuff like that. And for Deion Sanders to be Coach Prime, you would think that he's always prime time. But hey, Deion chose the Buffaloes. The Buffaloes didn't choose Deion. So
Yeah, I was like, of all the teams, I guess he
yeah,
wanted to rebuild it, but at the same time, like that's such a hard rebuild.
yeah, he was trying to play. He was trying to play college football 26 with the Colorado Buffaloes franchise mode,
Yeah,
dynasty mode, and it just wasn't happening. You know, he tried to bring in Caden Salter. Um, got a couple guys there, but at the end of the day, it's not what it is. You don't got Shador, who's elite in the pocket. Yeah, you're feeling it now that morning, y'all. Yeah. Um, nah. Yeah, we don't got Shador, who's elite in the pocket. You don't got Travis Hunter no more, who's an amazing unicorn two-way player. You don't got guys like that. Even LeJontay Wester got drafted. Guys like that. So you're really working with no receiving core and very very inconsistent quarterback. So stock down to the Colorado Buffaloes, and then just as of yesterday, stock down to the L.A. Dodgers. Was it yesterday? Because
they still have a chance. They're gonna
they
win
still have
Game
a
6.
chance. They still have a chance. That's true. I didn't say they didn't. It's the fucking Dodgers. But like, there were people who thought that they were going to like just
Well,
sweep the Blue Jays.
Drake just called them out, talking shit on Instagram, so that Drake curse might bite the Blue Jays in the ass.
I hope not, man. I love me some Drake.
Nah, I want Shohei to win all the rings. Give me Shohei.
Yeah,
Give me
yeah.
Shohei.
I like him. I like Otani. Listen, here's the thing. My buddy, who I do my other pod with, he's a big Dodgers fan. Okay, so it'd be nice to see him in pain for a little bit since
How's he a
the
Dodgers fan? He's from Philly. He's gotta be
no, he's not from Philly.
oh,
He's from Vegas. Um,
okay.
so I'm a Phillies fan, and we saw what the Dodgers did to the Phillies this year. So at this point, I'm saying fuck the Dodgers. And yeah,
Fair.
that's stock up, stock down, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for indulging me. But yeah, let's move on. Unless you have some stock up, stock down stuff you want to say, I feel like that.
I mean, stock up. Austin Reeves game winner last night against the T-Wolves. 9 guys dressed for the Lakers. Austin Reeves took over. Has been taking over the game this whole week since Luka and LeBron have been out. Colin Cowherd. Gonna react to Colin Cowherd saying, "Okay, the question is, do the Lakers trade Austin Reeves? If they trade Austin Reeves, they're gonna try to get a big or some defensive help. If they do that, that means they think they can win this year with Luka and LeBron. If they keep Reeves, that means they're gonna not try to win this year and try to play the long game with Luka and Reeves because LeBron's gonna retire this year or at the very least next year.
Mhm.
I think you can honestly win with those 3 guys. The team, yes, they don't have the best front court like Aiden, Jackson Hayes, but they have some good wings. They have Vanderbilt, they have Rui. I know I'm kind of going off a tangent,
No, you're not. No, you're not.
but the
You're
Lakers,
making perfect sense.
La, I can't pronounce his name. Jake La Ravia, the rookie that they drafted. I like him, so he's a good player, very good player. The guy's got to play more. Same with Don Connect, but I think the Lakers will be just fine. They're definitely gonna make the playoffs, and once you make the playoffs, like
Yeah.
Reeves has been killing it, absolutely balling out. This man Reeves was an undrafted player out of Oklahoma, and
Yeah.
Ayton was the number one pick, best player on his team. He drafted the Suns to be a cornerstone franchise with Booker, and now Aiden is now a role player for the Lakers. And it's just like Aiden is looking to Reeves to run the offense. It's not the other way around. And it's like just kind of crazy to think about. Number one pick, looking for the undrafted guy to get a bucket. It's just
Yeah.
kind of crazy. Kind of crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, you got somebody like that who you don't think is going to perform well, and they do, is to, or not necessarily perform well, but be who they are. You know what I'm saying? At the time that they're being it. Very notable guy. I don't know. You might know who he is. I'm not 100% sure. You might have heard of him. His name was Tom Brady, and he got drafted as a backup in like the whatever round. And yeah, the rest was history. So you never know who's going to pop out of the draft, who's going to show. And right now that young man is doing it. He's doing it. So shouts out to that, man.
I do have a point on Brady. I want to circle back on that, but I want to shout out, stock down the Falcons. Oh my God. The definition of mid. They can beat the Bills and the Commanders soundly and then lose to a team like the Dolphins, belt to ass. And the Falcons were at home, by the way. Bad coaching from Zach Robinson, OC, and Raheem Morris. That offense is way too talented with Bijan. I know Drake London was out. Kyle Pitts, Penix. They're too talented to score 10 points a game, especially at home. My goodness.
And somehow Bijan is still doing wonders for my fantasy team. So
with the bad coaching, with the mid ownership, it's just like the Falcons. I'm going to shout out I'm going to call out Jason McIntyre, the sidekick for Colin Cowherd. He said he had the Falcons in his Super Bowl window, and it's just like, how? What have they proved and what have they done in recent years and very recently to show that they can be an elite team to contend for the Super Bowl? They couldn't even make the playoffs last year, and the NFC South has always been weak, and they can't even win their own division.
Yeah, it's a bad division. So yeah, I agree. I will say this: I don't think that Michael Penix is as bad as we think.
No, not at all. I think he's good QB.
He's good. I think that you got Drake London, cool. I think you just need a little bit more around him. And I think that if you compliment him and his, I think that you're gonna have kind of excuse me. Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh God.
I'm sorry, man. Sorry, cut that out.
I don't know. Too much time.
Yeah, right. So I think that if you surround him by some guys, get him like one veteran stud receiver that's like, gonna be able to get.
He has Drake London.
Yeah, but Drake London isn't like a veteran stud, I would say. I mean, he's a vet, but he's not a veteran stud, I
think he's a stud, bro.
I wouldn't call Drake London a stud. I would call Drake London. He's a productive player. A stud is very generous. Does Drake London even fall in the top 10?
Let's go down the list. So Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Puka, AJ.
Puka.
AJ? I'm gonna just put AJ.
Yeah, we can put AJ
This year, right? Devontae. I'm gonna put Devontae there.
Yeah,
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Oh yeah, he should have been number 1 or 2.
He's definitely up there.
He's going off this year. He's having a great year.
Yeah, can you help me out? I'm trying to think. I was gonna say Malik, but no.
Malik's been hurt, so no.
Harry's been hurt, so no.
CeeDee Lamb. Let me say CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb, so that's 7.
in there. George Pickens has been really good.
You're gonna put Pickens up there in the top 10?
Oh, you're right. Okay, you're right. That's generous. I'm trying to give the Cowboys too much generosity.
Well, I put Devontae up here.
Yeah, well, because Devontae and AJ have been productive enough, so you could put them there. I still don't. I mean, even I mean, I guess you could. I guess sneak Drake London at the bottom of the top 10 if you want, but like, I don't know. I'm just. I mean,
I
I
mean,
feel like it's just. I'm not saying Drake London's very good. I think that you just need one more piece. And a lot of times, I don't know if we said it or if I said it with my other guys. A lot of times, you just need one or two guys. I think you might have said it. You need just one or two guys to put into place and create the spark for the offense. And I think that's what the Falcons honestly need. So we'll see what happens next year. Next year is the key word because it
they,
ain't happening this year.
they don't have a first round draft pick. They gave it to the Rams to go get James
Oh,
Pierce. So they're going to be bad and not have a first round pick next year, which is just
damn.
you got to fire the GM, you got to fire the head coach, and go get a new front office, new head coach, and who believe in Michael Penix because
Yeah.
it's just bad. Like top to bottom, owner, GM, head coach, quarterback needs to be on the same page. They all have to have 100% trust. If there's no 100% trust, then the team's just not going to be successful. And I think Arthur Blank hired Raheem Morris first and then the GM, and then it's just like the GM should hire the head coach. That's what it should be. Then the head coach picks the quarterback.
Yeah. Yep.
It's just how it goes. And so quickly, I know too much ranting on the Falcons. They suck. They don't deserve this much time. All
Damn.
right. I know. Basketball. I actually want to talk about the Sixers. VJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey are probably the quickest backcourt in the league. So they're so
Yeah.
impressive, man. They
Yeah.
really are.
Like Jesus, man, I'm sorry. I am a little sick, so that probably does that.
Okay.
But yeah, who knew? Who knew? I mean, we're talking about, and I mean, it still could be, how the basketball season goes. It could still be, Baba knows for the Sixers, still be a non-playoff season for the Sixers. But this is the first time that they've been undefeated to start the year in, I don't know how long. It's been a long time.
Been a long time.
And yeah, and loving like Maxi is playing unreal.
Well, I think he took the reins from Embiid and saying, "I'm the best player. You got
He
to follow
has to.
my lead." And it's like after last year, it's kind of like okay, it's you got to give the reins to Maxi at some point
Yeah.
because
Yeah, you do.
and then Edgecombe's a good player. Paul George, he's not the same player, so he's going to be more of a supporting player. Maxi,
Paul George has to go overall.
it's that contract is tough, bro.
It is a tough contract, but we got to figure something out because it's not worth the hassle. You know what I'm saying?
He's still a 3-and-D
think-
player. It's hard to find those guys.
So here's the thing. Between Paul George and Joel Embiid, obviously we're gonna have to keep Joel Embiid for a second, but his times are ticking too. So all in all, I think that once they start to lean into the young guys, just lean into the young guys and just really establish the future. I mean, yeah, once Embiid's gone, you're gonna have to go find another big man. You're gonna have to find another guy who can match his, but he's not gonna last forever. His health's already faltering. He doesn't he's not even playing like 60% of the games in a year, so it's just at the end of the day, it is what it is. But I love the team in the hands of Tyrese Maxey, who's now a veteran. By the way, he's not some spring chicken anymore. He's been in the league for a while now, a few years, and
yeah,
I mean, it's probably been like 5 years or so. I don't know exactly I don't know when he got drafted, but
Maxi's up. Maxi's 24. Probably been in the league 5 years. You're probably right.
yeah. So 5 years or so. He's just getting better every year. You got Edgecombe, who looks like the promise of the world. Hopefully, this team can just stay healthy and stay consistent, and we have a great year. All in all, Philly sports is doing great. The Flyers won, besides the Phillies, but the Flyers won. The Union had a good game. You know what I'm saying?
We want to talk about MLS and hockey.
Yeah, I was talking about the Sixers won. The Eagles are winning. Hey, I'm a happy I'm a happy Philly camper right now. You know.
Well, I don't know about the Phillies. They broke your
No,
heart.
The Phillies ain't it. You know, I'm sick of the being favored to win the World Series and then losing in the first round, and it's just like not living
So
up to expectations. We
it's the
got too many. We got
Bryce
too many.
Harper.
We got too many great players for that to be the case.
It was the Bryce Harper curse. Bryce Harper at the Nats could never get past the first round, and then he finally did with the Phillies. Got to the World Series and lost. I remember that. I just remember that. I don't think Bryce Harper has ever gotten past the first round
Yeah,
in most
yeah.
of his career. It's just the
But
curse of it for some reason.
yeah. But
Okay.
anyway, I know that you said something when we were texting back and forth, and you were talking about that you wanted to discuss the obvious tush push fumble in the Eagles game.
So
So let's talk about it.
remember what I said? You gotta go back a few videos. But I said when Jalen Hurts does that and he's not down, you try to rip the ball away from him.
Yeah, I
And
remember that.
Avon Thibodeau ripped the ball away.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts went and tried to extend it. And by the way, this is not the goal line, so you can't just extend and then the play's dead. Like no, like you're still up. He's still pushing forward, trying to get yards. So he's doing that with the ball, and then Kayvon rips it, gets the ball, obvious fumble recovery, and then guess what? The refs blew the whistle after the play.
After the play.
After the play, then said forward progress.
Yeah.
You can't give him forward progress. If you give him progress, then he's short, and it's their ball. But you blew it after the play, and this is what I'm like. How do you ref that? The refs were bad on both sides. But
Yeah.
that's just so like obvious to me. It's like just rip the ball away.
Well,
You did
I'm sure it'll be revisited next year because it's going to be a yearly review of the tush push and if it should be banned and all this fucking junk. And I'm over it.
What I'm saying is like it's just so hard because it's a scrum. It's like how can you see? I think like people say it's a bad TV play, and the NFL is a TV show. It really is. The NFL is
Well,
looking out for the brand, the whole.
we're
brand.
not in we're not in the business.
I know. The Eagles and every team should be in the business of winning, but the NFL is not.
Yeah.
The NFL doesn't care about winning. They care about good TV.
No, the NFL doesn't care about it. So I mean, yeah, you're right in the sense of okay, that might be a reason. Low key, they might not say it out loud, but that might be a reason that they revisit it again and try to get it banned. It's gonna have to come to votes. They've tried this twice already. I mean, let's be real, Z. Come on, dude. Have you ever seen this ever with anything? Like
Yes.
what?
Baseball. The
Okay.
shift. The shift. They
Okay,
banned
fine.
that.
Okay, whatever. But like my thing is, I'm talking about football number one. But I understand that. But like, how many times do they revisit that? I mean, like I've never seen. I can bet you money that they're going to revisit this again in the offseason.
100%. But they've been reviewing the Des catch for years.
Okay, well,
Definition of a catch.
wait a second. No, see, we're talking about reviewing something. The Des catch. Well, unless they're going to go back and change it, reviewing it is stupid.
Oh, I meant like the definition of a catch. Like the definition of a catch has been like
I see what you're saying. My
has
bad,
been like a constant theme, and people were like, "What's a catch? This is a catch, and this is not." But he had possession, and like, and it's just like people, the refs, fans, teams are like, "What? What's a catch?"
Yeah,
Years
well,
after.
I get that, but I'm more talking about taking something like going back. This is the third year they've revisited banning the tush push. They're gonna do it again. I know I'm saying it's the third. It's only been two,
But
but
they officially voted last year the first time. They've thought about it, talked about it, but they only voted once last year.
well, good. And guess what? I'm glad that we can push our way to the damn end zone because I'm about sick of it. I mean, I'm just sick of the him and the horn. Okay, fine. It's a hard officiated play. I get it. It's tricky. I get it. But let me ask you a question. Okay, take away the touch. Take away the first down. Take away the first down. Take it away. Take it from the tush push. Make it a fumble. What does it change?
Well, not in the game, but it just shows that people. It shows a different strategy to stopping the tush push
Yeah.
instead of blinding a D tackle like on the ground, which the Vikings tried to do. I was like, "What are you doing? Just
Yeah.
rip the ball away from Hurts." And once people saw Kayvon Thibodeau do that, I think more teams are going to try to do that. And the refs should if you're going to stop forward progress, do it like it's going to be short, or you got to let him play because Jalen Hurts is going head first. Or you
So so I'm sorry to cut you off. What I think is gonna be the solution for, because you got to think that like that happened to Jalen last week, and it could have been easily called a fumble, New York ball. So because it probably, like, Jalen is a very, very intelligent player. He's probably not going to do that again. He's probably just going to tuck the ball and hope he can get enough yards with his legs because he's very strong, and not try to pull the ball forward. I think that he's the type of player that learns from mistakes and almost mistakes. So, like, the fact that that happened and it could have been called another way and they didn't, I don't think that he's going to gamble with it being actually officiated differently the next time. So I think that he's probably just going to push and just use strength and just try to get his body, at the very most, might have the ball a little higher or something like that to try to get some leverage. But as far as him pushing it out like this again, I don't think that's going to happen.
You can do that on the goal line because once you do that, the ball across the goal line is a touchdown. But like he did that on the first down, and then that was just risky. And he's going head first. Listen, what's stopping a linebacker, a safety, running, timing the count, and spearing their head into Jalen Hurts? Because Hurts is a defenseless runner.
Well, first of all, you can't go head to head regardless. But second of all, I don't know if you remember. Let's rewind the clock back to a specific NFC Championship game that might have happened last year.
When
we
exceeded expectations.
And Frankie Louvu tried to do it 30 fucking times, and the referees was like, "Hey, do it again, and we're gonna give him a touchdown."
Oh, I want to talk about that because he should have done it again and gave them the touchdown. Because y'all were about to score anyway, and the NFL would have definitely banned it regardless of a vote because they do not want to see automatic, boring plays like that. Guaranteed.
I mean, it's not automatic, dude. It's only automatic when the Eagles do it.
They still would have banned it because Frankie
that's my problem, though. My problem is banning something because one team is good at it shows bias. Now, if every team was just as good at it, then it'd be a different thing. And it's like, okay, well, that's just automatic for everybody. That's just boring. Nobody wants to see that. But because the Eagles have perfected it the way they perfected it, it's not an automatic play. It's just an automatic play for them because they've perfected it. It's their signature. So if you ban it because the Eagles are too good at it, then that just says you're biased.
It's not the banning because they're too good. It's banning because of the automatics. If Frankie Louvu did it again and the refs awarded a touchdown because of that, then the NFL would have been like, that doesn't look good for the NFL.
Yes, you have to have discipline. I mean,
no, the NFL changed the kickoff. They pushed back the PAT. Why? For more excitement, for more uncertainty.
But my thing is this: you have to have discipline when it comes to, I get what Frankie Louvu was trying to do. However, you can't do that. You're gonna have to find a different way because once again, you have to have discipline. So what are the refs supposed to do? Just keep letting them jump off sides? Because then what's the penalty?
Well, no, they reward the touchdown, right? He did that one more time. But I'm saying, as the NFL, from Roger Goodell's perspective, he's like, I can't let this happen. I can't let defenders just go off sides all the time and just keep doing that when the Eagles line up in the tush push.
I mean,
they changed the rules.
Once again, you have to. Sorry, go ahead.
They changed the rules for Will. 3 seconds was not a thing until Will Chamberlain was dominating the NBA. They changed the rules because of one person. That's
No.
one person. That's not even a team. So they can definitely change the rules for a team.
Yeah, I mean they've done it across sports. They've done it for Tom Brady. They did it for Wilt. They've done it for Tiger Woods and golf. They did it all over the place. But I don't know, man. Like I feel like all this hubba bubba over a 1 yard play is like ridiculous. Like
I don't think so. 1 yard is the difference between winning and losing. You know that.
stop it. I don't know what to say. Like we might as well just get rid of the forward pass. I mean, the forward pass was created back in the day when football's like first became a thing between the Indians and the white guys. And
But Jalen Hurts is getting pushed from behind, and the defense can't do that. He's getting extra 400 pounds of force pushed from behind to go for the first down. The defense can't do that.
no, I listen. I would hear you if the Eagles were the only team allowed to do it. So,
But like I said, like in a rugby scrum, in a rugby scrum, Jalen Hurts is like the hooker, and the hookers are the short, sturdy guys. Most quarterbacks are 6'5", or like bit taller than 6'2", right? So they're locks. They're the tall guy. Like Josh Allen ran the tush push, and he was like standing straight up. I'm like, this is so ugly. Like those tall guys are not in the middle of that scrum. So Jalen
Josh
Hurts is like the
Allen. I
perfect
mean,
height.
Josh
Jalen
Allen
Hurts-
can get low. You know.
Jalen Hurts is the perfect height for the tush push specifically.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hey, listen. I don't. I get it from everyone else's.
For everyone.
I get it from everyone else's perspective, but I feel like, first of all, the tush push and the QB sneak have been a part of football forever. So, like, why? Because one team has suddenly perfected it. It's like saying, well, the play action has been in the league forever, but one team is like 100% good with the play action because their QB is just a great actor and knows how to play fake. Well, let's try to ban it. Like, no, it's a play action. It's a play.
The difference, it's ugly. It's not aesthetically pleasing.
What kind of justification is that?
What are you talking about?
It's ugly. It's football. It's not supposed to be pretty. What the fuck is supposed to be ballet?
This is what we talked about before. This is why Jalen Hurts doesn't get the same respect, is because his signature play is the tush push. It looks ugly. It's not aesthetically pleasing.
What's Josh Allen's signature play?
Jumping over linebackers?
That's not a play.
Saquon's signature is the backwards hurdle.
That was not a signature. He did it once.
It doesn't matter. It's on the cover. He's on the cover. That's his signature. That's what you think of. When I think of Josh Allen, he's hurdling or trucking linebackers.
Okay,
What do you think of Kobe? What do you think of Kobe? What's his signature move? The fadeaway, right? What's Tim Duncan's signature move? The bank shot. Is that boring? Oh, yes. I talked about Tim Duncan versus Kobe.
Okay, well,
the boring
Allen Iverson's signature move was the layup. Okay,
no, don't do that. It's the crossover. It's the crossover. He crossed up MJ.
And the finger roll.
Yeah, crossed up MJ. That's his signature move.
God, come on.
And
man.
The step over.
The problem is we want a brute, violent sport to be pretty.
People want pretty. They like. How is trucking a linebacker
Josh Allen trucking a grown man isn't pretty. That's brutal.
It's not pretty. People like pretty too. It's just like, think of the tush push. Jalen Hurts.
We don't play for what people like. We play to win the game. That's what any sports player should play for.
Of course, but as fans, consumers, think of Roger Goodell's perspective.
Roger Goodell, like I care about when as a fan. I don't give a damn if we push down the field and score a touchdown.
As you should.
We win the game and go to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl. I'm happy.
As you should, but I'm talking from the commissioner standpoint.
Who gives a fuck about everyone boos Roger Goodell when the draft is? Who cares about Roger Goodell?
That's just a thing, bro. Roger Goodell. I still respect him, but that's just the thing, the cultural thing to do. But you got to think of think of him as a commissioner.
Yeah, bro, I just you want to know what it is? Here's my thing. I'm sick of Roger Goodell and the commission and the league like doing these things. Okay, so. Like, for example, look at the state of the league right now. Motherfuckers can't even taunt in the league. Well, you want to add more regulations
to the tush push?
No, my point is, it's like we every time we turn around, something's getting banned, becoming a penalty, something's getting this, something's that. Taunting penalties are out of control.
It's the CTE. First of all, it's the CTE thing that made defense not want to play defense. That was the CTE. Two, they probably want to the taunting. They're grown men, they're professionals,
but like, they don't. Everything is.
But they don't call hip drop tackles. They don't call that.
No, but my point is like well, they don't now. But that first year that they made it a thing, they were
the first year.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's last year.
I've never seen that called.
I have.
You have against the Eagles?
I've seen hip drop tackle called against multiple teams.
Oh wow, I've never seen that.
Yeah, and then like it becomes a thing. I think they've gotten a little bit more light on it because it's ridiculous. How the fuck do you tackle somebody? Like, what are you supposed to do if someone's running and you wrap them up by the waist and their momentum, your instinct is to fall so that they will fall. Like, so I don't understand what a player is supposed to do. It's another thing with like sometimes they call these like defenseless player like penalties where these guys are flying across the fucking field at however many miles an hour and they're supposed to stop mid-stride when a player is defenseless. Like, dude, I don't want to add any more fucking regulations to football. I just want it to be the game that I fell in love with. And once we start like banning plays because teams are good at it or because they're ugly and not pretty and not ballet and not putting a little cherry on top, like it's getting too much. It's being too regulated, way too regulated, right? You know, I don't know, man. I'm just not the only justification there's two justifications I will take for banning the tush push is one, it is hard to officiate. Two, but honestly, every play is hard to officiate. So let me just stop on that for 1 second before I go to my number two. There's a holding on every play in the NFL. Okay? People complain that there's someone offsides on every tush push. There's someone who's a false start on every tush push. The linemen are always jumping before on every tush push. But the thing is, well, they can't officiate it, blah, 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 blah. Every single play, there is a holding. There are missed calls.
Wrap it up in 10 seconds, though.
Sorry. Ooh. Every missed call, there's a holding, you know, so it happens. And number two, injuries, you know? So, I mean, we'll see what happens. Well, they're going to revisit it again. We already know that. But yeah, man.
I'm just saying it was a fumble, so
it was a fumble. It was. Okay. It was a fumble, but take it away, it doesn't make a difference. We are out of time. I'm gonna be back. My bad, the video cut out. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what we should talk about next. In the meantime, deuces.